Okay folks, we just changed the cyan toner. You can see the bar is full. It's a full bar. Next one that's probably going to go is yellow, then magenta, and black has still got a lot in there, a fair amount. So one of those two colours are going to go. I was expecting the yellow to go first before the cyan, but the cyan obviously caught up with the yellow and we had to change the cyan. So now it's time. Whew, I was a bit nervous. I was very nervous. I've never done that before. This is my first toner change. So then we could call it a baptism of fire, so to speak. That old saying. So what are we going to use? We're going to go black. No, we're going to go black and yellow. But basically, we did it. We changed the toner cartridge. I'm not as technical as most of you toner heads out there. I've been a technician before, but I haven't done it for so long, and I've never worked on actual Konica Minolta. I've worked on Ubix, a little bit of Ubix, when I was doing work experience at Konica back in 1993, work experience. But basically, that's it. I've never worked, and I did a little bit of Ubix when I was training in 1990. So there you go. So basically, but that was a long time ago. This is a different age we live in, and machines have changed a lot since I was last a technician. So I'm not as technical, and even as a technician I wasn't all that technical. Unfortunately, I got brain damage at birth due to lack of oxygen, and that sort of made it hard for me to learn, which is really sad. It's just the way that it is. Unfortunate. If I hadn't have had that brain damage, there's a feature clash. If I didn't have that brain damage, I'd probably be a scientist or a CEO. But I look forward to a day when my hippocampus, which is part of the brain that makes short-term memories into long-term memories, and also the part of my brain that is to do a short-term memory, it's like a double whammy here. Well, basically, those two parts of the brain are needed for learning. And I can't learn very well. I'm really sad. But I know that one day they'll have technology. They'll have quantum computers capable of mimicking natural brain functions, such as the two that I've mentioned. And I look forward to a day, and one day I want to become CEO of a photocopier company and create a product that's second to none. That's a photocopier that uses artificial intelligence to make all its adjustments and all that shit. Have a robot to change the toner instead of me. But, you know, a robot that can be a technician. A robot, you technicians will be used in the R&D labs. There won't be a technician job. I hope I don't offend any of you toner heads, but that's just the future. But you guys can do more than just be technicians. You can work on this product. You can do R&D. Instead of just repairing photocopiers, you guys can do R&D, research and development. That's big stuff. Exciting stuff. You guys can do better than technician. But technician's good. I know, I want to acknowledge, I admire technicians. Technicians are wonderful. They do some amazing things, and they show a great deal of patience when things aren't going so well. I'm amazed at how patient technicians are. We had a technician fix our machine earlier this year, and he had to come back 3 times to get it fixed. And he felt under the pump, but he finally got it fixed. And I'm sure he was a happy little chappy when he finally fixed it. But he fixed it, and I'm happy that he was patient. I tried not to talk to him too much, because you've got to give the technicians time to concentrate. You can't get... I know people... You know, we get anxious, we want our machines up and running. Yes, I did. But I was glad I gave the technician some breathing space so that he could do his job properly. Now, this didn't turn out too well. That's not working too well for some reason. But basically, technicians are commendable. You know, they're amazing people, but we can build better products, and we can go from being technicians to being R&D staff, which is like something you'd have to study through university. So, but that's the future. It's not going to happen straight away. And then we're not going to lose the technician trade straight away. I hope I haven't upset anyone over this. I don't want to. I want to just tell you that things are looking bright if we can just work together as a team. Because I want the best photocopiers, you know, the best ones, not just this manual stuff. Machines that can think for themselves and for the operator. So let's see if this yellow has come out well. But for some reason I haven't been able to get this 2-colour mode to print as heavy as it used to. But I'm trying my best to. But this is it. This says 10. I'm wondering if I should do it again. Interesting, you can see just bits of black there. But let's see what else we can do. I don't know why it's not adjusting properly, or why I'm not getting a heavy solid. But just wondering if we can give it one more round. Photocopiers are complicated machines. I mean, I don't know why I'm not getting the solid colours that I used to get in this particular mode. I'm sure glad I just got that toner cartridge changed. But it looks like yellow's tipped to go next. But you just don't know. But anyway, I think that's as good as we're going to get. So it's not as good as I was hoping. I don't know why we can't get the richness that we used to get with this mode. So we're just going to go through all the colours. We're just going to do it. Not all demos are perfect. We can't always have a demo which yields a great image. That just that's unrealistic, even for someone like me who's had decades of experience on and off. But basically, well, I got distracted from photocopiers for about 9 years, so, but that's what I mean by on and off, is that I've had time away from the photocopier for a while, but I'm much happier with the photocopier. So here's another 10, so that's the cyan. I wish the colours could come out more rich. I wish they'd come out the way they normally would. But these photocopiers are complicated. If we had a technician robot, he could monitor what's going on. He could say right down to the nearest component what's wrong with this machine. And yeah, it'd be good for you guys who are technicians to work in an R&D lab determining the future of photocopier design and how good it's going to be. You know, you guys could do code, you could do all sorts of cool shit to make a better photocopier. But anyway, that's my 2 cents for now. Or can I say 10 cents? Or maybe 2 cents is more than enough.